Okay, we're on, Jim.
Okay. Got here on Monday, and really, didn't expect, never hunted deer up here in Canada. And first day we had a snowfall, absolutely gorgeous. The days proceeded after that got a little rough, had a lot of wind and rain and such. And we found a valley where you had a ridge on one side and a ridge on the other, nice, beautiful river running through, good bedding area behind. It just looked like a real nice place for a large buck to hang out. So come Wednesday, I'm sitting up on top of the ridge looking down, and I believe it was this buck come in on me, and but it was brief. The winds on top of that ridge were bringing the wind down into the valley, and I believe he winded me because as quick as he came in is as quick as he left. So I got to thinking, first 3 days I was doing a lot of sweating, it was real cold and stuff, and I believe definitely my scent was a problem. So I went back to the basics. I descented myself, took care of business, and next 2 days I hunted this buck. Well, I finally took a drag rag with some doe estrus and I drug it up and down the road, and then I drug it up the ridge, and about halfway up the ridge I left a long white piece of sock. So it looked like a deer's tail kind of flagging in the wind, and I sprayed estrus all the way up the hill. About every 20 minutes I'd do a doe call, doe bleed or so, and sure enough, I'm looking around, and as I looked down, all I could see was these horns just doing this through the trees. I could not see the deer. They blend so well up here. And all I could see was this, and this, and this. Well, that was enough to get me excited, let me tell you. So I drew my rifle up, and still, even with your scope shooting down to that hill, you had to thread through the trees, and it was so hard to see. Finally, this white area right here in his nose, I seen it come behind a tree, and his neck, the tree was here, and I could see about right here, I could see the neck. And that's all the shot I could get. I could not see the body whatsoever. So took a shot on him, and of course he went down first try. And as I approached the buck, I couldn't believe this was a buck of a lifetime for me. Never in my life have I seen anything like this in the wild. And I can honestly tell you, folks, I will be here year after year after year hunting these trophies.
How much did this thing weigh?
I believe it was 210 pounds, 18-inch spread, 11 points. And so far this season was probably the largest killed by an American, they say, at the general store. I couldn't be any prouder of what I've done here. I look forward to passing the word on, and you could not ask for a finer place to come, whitetail hunt, or a finer group of people to be with. I believe it's been very, very successful for me. But,
is this your first hunt here in New Brunswick?
No, actually, I came up in June black bear hunting and was extremely successful black bear hunting. I got a real nice 200-pound bear, and that was exciting. That also was a hunt of a lifetime. This is what continues me coming up to New Brunswick with black bear outfitters. They're first class. Their lodging's first class. Their food, but pretty much the camaraderie you receive when you're here. You feel like your family. You feel like they truly care. And you're not going to get that with a lot of outfitters. I highly recommend anybody coming up here because they get much bigger than this, they say.
Okay, where do you say you shot him? Like your point, under your rifle, I believe?
Yeah, I actually shot him.
Show him where you got hit.
I shot him right here in the base of the neck.
Right.
And that was the only shot I had that I could actually make out through the trees. Was to hit him right there in the neck. And like I said, they don't go far when that happens.
Okay, but, so you're going to now take it to the taxidermist, I guess?
Yes, sir. We're going to take him to taxidermist, get him mounted, and this will be the longest year I'll ever wait.
Thank you very much, James. That was very pleasant.
Oh, yes.
Thanks for your kind word.
Not a problem. I meant it.
Did anybody pay you to say all the nice thing about this lodge this morning?
Only Gil Peltier. No, absolutely not. I speak from my heart, and I truly mean what I say. And as far as anybody that would ever want to call me for a testimonial, call Gil Peltier at Black Bear Lodge, and he'll be more than happy to give you my number. My name is Jim Peachy from North Carolina, and truly, I mean this is first class.